That's a good thing.
That was by accident, my bad.
What was by an accident? Excuse me, Jamarcus.
Ma'am.
You may want to release that controller.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Huh?
We are in class, sweetie. Please do not have that back in your hand. And you may need to turn it off and focus on what's going on. And we need to see your face, not your chest. Who is Darian Williams? I need to know the student. Cody, you're not shown. Your face should be shown, silhouette or something. Thank you. Darian Williams, if you are a student, you need to either rename yourself as the student or you need to show yourself so we know who you are. Marcus, hold up your math notebook. Everyone hold up your math notebook.
Guys, hold up your math stuff in here, please.
Hold up your math notebook. Let me see that you are ready. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Shanice.
That's the
Thank you, Jonathan.
Your notebook.
Thank you, Nineveh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colin. When you log on to live instruction, you need to be able to have all your material right there because today you're going to write just like we wrote yesterday. You should have your vocabulary in your notebook today, by today. If you have not done so, you need to make sure you do so. I'm going to give you a few minutes to Marcus, Cody, whoever Darian Williams is. I did see the baby face, but I don't know his name.
That's Marquette.
That's Marquette. Who?
Yeah, ma'am.
That was Marquette right there.
Excuse
Darian
me.
Williams.
I'm his uncle. I'm gonna relog him in because I logged in as my name.
No. You don't have to log. You don't have to relog him in. Just change his name.
I think I got to relog in to do that.
I do it. You don't got to worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
I do it. That's Marquette. You're welcome, Marquette Carter.
I don't know.
It's done. Now I just need to see his face and he need to make sure he's ready to work. Hey Marquette, how you doing? You good?
Jamarcus Burns.
Mute yourself, babe. I should have read up.
Jamarcus, you need to get back on camera, dude.
Jamarcus, please do not receive an F today because you want to be who you want to be today.
I'm
Camera
looking for
on your face so I can see you.
I'm looking for my math notebook.
You looking for it?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We had the discussion. Quickly find it because I'm moving on. I'm doing a refresher from yesterday and I'm moving on, okay? Thank you, my love. I'm about to share my screen, so everybody get ready. The screen is about to be shared as soon as I find out where I'm going. Where am I going? Where do I want to go? All right. My babies in here, y'all good? The lights need to be out? They're good? Yes, ma'am. All right, here we go. As you see on your screen, everybody see the screen? I shared my screen. I am actually, in student mode. See, I'm Trayvon Brown today. I'm Trayvon. I'm in his account. This is what your account looks like when you get on. This is what you need to do every day. Honestly, every morning or every night before you go to bed, you need to check and see what's going on the next day. Again, I say right here on this board is where you will find your instructions for the next day. Tuesday, that is today, October 6th, live instruction Tuesday, 9:00 a.m. Check each daily folder for your daily assignments, okay? Everybody understanding? Say yes, because I can't see you. Say yes.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
Marquette.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So on yesterday, we did this. We wrote a word problem in your math notebook. You solved the problem by showing your work in your math notebook. You clicked on the word problem assignment in Schoology and you copied your work from your workbook to your notebook to the activity sheet, and then you submitted your work through Schoology. Well, Miss Adams, I didn't do mine yesterday. Okay, that's fine. No, you just have some work on top of yourself and you still have to do your work. Here's the problem. Alan has 467 stickers. He buys 219 more stickers. How many stickers does Alan have now? All right, so Alan has these stickers. And he gets some more stickers, right? So let's see. I'm about to do a new share. And I'm going camera, share, not that camera. Okay. I'm about to share my screen again because some went left. There we go. There. Yay. All right. So, ending up. Are y'all following me? Thumbs up. I can see you somewhat over there.
Brandon, you're next.
All right. Thank you, Marquette. I'm so glad you're in class. So, Alan, he had 467 stickers. And he buys 219 more stickers. All right. So Alan has, you got to focus. Is it gonna focus? There we go. So how many stickers does Alan have now? Before I solve this, I need to know how to solve this, correct? Talking to everybody too. I need to know how to solve this. Thank you. How am I going to solve this word problem? Because it doesn't give me a number sentence. Start from the back. I don't know what I'm about to do. All I have is 467 and 219.
Addition.
How do you know I'm about to do addition?
Because he bought more stickers.
He has some stickers and he bought more stickers. So we know if I have something and I buy more of it, I just did what to it? I add, very good. I added to it. So this is addition. These markers. So what am I about to add? What is that back? What is that back? She said start from the back. We're talking about place value. What
Start
is that
from the
back?
right to the left.
Right to left. Well, what place value starts from the right? Okay. Anybody else?
Start from the ones.
My class said start from the ones place.
Very good. The ones place. We start from the ones place. So this is the ones place. So 7 plus 9 is
16.
how much?
16.
15, 18. Which one is it?
It's 16.
It's 16.
It's 16. I take 1 from the 7, add that 1 to the 9 and give me 10. And we know 10 plus the number 6 is 16. So 6 is in the ones place. And I carry the 1 to the, what place is this?
Tens. Tens.
That is the tens place. This is the ones place. Okay? Focus. So now I say 1 plus 6 plus 1. 8. Very good. Do I carry anything over?
No.
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 What place is this?
The hundreds.
That's the hundreds place. And now I need to add the hundreds place. 4 plus 2.
6.
6.
Very good.
6.
So how many stickers does Alan have now?
686.
And what we do is we say, this is what we say.
686.
Alan now has 686 stickers. There's some background noise of somebody slobbering or something. Fix that. Fix it. Very good. Why is my thing off focus?
Writing these down. Make sure you have all the notes of everything she has written down. Make sure you have it labeled like she does. Write it down.
That should be in your notebook. This should be in your notebook. That should be written in your notebook. Oh, hold on, guys. Y'all need to tell me, Miss Alex, you need to take this off. Y'all know. So y'all can see. But y'all don't care. You lay down one more game. One more game, lay it down. All right, any questions?
No, ma'am.
Are there you have a question, Holland?
I have a question. No, ma'am.
Okay, Cody, what's your question?
I wasn't here yesterday, so I don't know which page she's on.
Okay, Cody. I'm glad you said you wasn't here on yesterday. Sweetheart, whenever you miss class, you really don't miss class because you can go to YouTube, our YouTube channel. So let me help you on that one. Move my stuff over here. I'm gonna stop my sharing because I need to show Cody what to do. And anybody else that misses class. Jamarcus, your picture's not up here, which is gonna cause you to
I missed class yesterday too.
Who missed yesterday too? Javon? Okay, baby. So I'm finna show you what you two, Nineveh. I'm about to show you. Nineveh, you know what to do. But it's okay. I'm gonna show everybody now. When you miss class, this is what you do. Share my screen. Going back to basic. Going back. We're going. Hold on a second. I think somebody's trying to come in. Hopefully not. Okay. Yep, somebody's trying to come in. All right, this is what you do. See, I'm on my class information. I'm gonna go here, right here. It says YouTube channel, Panther Nation. Click on the YouTube. Click on that one. It takes me to Miss Adams' YouTube channel. As you see, I'm going live. It says live. If by chance you get kicked out and you can't get back in, don't fret, because if you go to the YouTube channel, you will see class still going on. And then you have to text me your questions. But I missed yesterday. This was yesterday's activity. All I gotta do is click on yesterday's video and it's gonna show Miss Adams teaching and fussing and everything she else does in on Zoom. Do y'all see where you have to go? Talk to me because I can't see you. Now I'm talking to the virtual people. Speaking to my virtual people.
Yeah,
Virtual
ma'am.
people. All right, do you see? You can go all the way back. I want you to be able to see and know. You go back to last week, week before last, go to videos, and there they go. All the videos I have uploaded into Schoology, into YouTube. You can go back and watch them. You can go back and watch them. You understand? Everybody understand what to do? Javon, you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Marquette, you understand? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing right now. These videos, they are not just they're not just to go back if I miss class. They are also there to go back if you didn't understand something when I was teaching it. You go right back to watch the video and see, do I understand what she's doing? What she talking about? Oh, I get it now. Because you can pause the video, play it back, rewind it. But if in person, you can't do the pausing and replaying it back. Okay, so share my screen again because today is Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we have a word problem. I'm going back into my student Schoology page. So what I'm doing today is modeling for you what you need to do every day. What I'm doing today is to model for you what you need to do every day. I check my board. I know what's going on there. I'm gonna go to my math class eventually, but right now I'm finna go to math class 4 because we're in math. And today is not Monday, but if it was, you go back to check Monday's folder for your work assignment. I'm going here to Tuesday. Today is October 6th. And here's my assignments for today. My word problem of the day is first. So therefore, I'm gonna do my word problem of the day. It says Tuesday, October 6th, 2020. Write the word problem in your math notebook. I should be getting my math notebook together. Solve the word problem. Solve the problem by showing your work in your math notebook. Show your work means work it out, not just an answer and with a sentence like we just did for Alan. Click on the word problem assignment in Schoology, copy to the activity sheet, submit my work through Schoology. There's the question. I click next. There's the question. Almira has 384 skills.
You should be writing it down.
Some starbursts. You should be writing when I'm reading. You should be writing while I'm reading. Almira has 384 Skittles and some Starbursts. She has 762 total pieces of candy. Well, how many Starbursts does she have? Oh, I need to figure out what.
How many does she have?
How many what?
How many Starbucks does she have?
she got?
How many Starbursts she has? So I need to figure out how many Starbursts Amira has. Write this question in your book, do the question, submit the question. You're not going to finish this question while I'm what? Online. It's not going to happen. So what's going to happen? She's going to click out of it. She's going back to where she came from. And we're going to call it a DAY. All right, so I'm back at my word problem. So I'm done with my word problem. I'll go back in my folder. It says Unit 1, Lesson 2, place value with decimals. Before I get started on that, I want to show you a video. I want to play a video for you. So, no, that ain't it. I'm gonna play the video for you. What you say? I like the observation. What did you say? Uh-huh. Can you hear it? Can y'all hear that?
No, ma'am.
Huh?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. I just need to know, could you hear it? Guess what? I'm coming out of that one because you can't hear it. I'm gonna go to another one. Watch.
Brandon, get up. Thank you. Sit
Uh,
up. Awesome. Sit up.
Can you hear it now?
No.
No, ma'am.
No,
Thumb
ma'am.
up if you can hear it.
Yeah,
Thumb
ma'am.
up somebody if you can hear it.
No.
You can't hear it? Okay.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Okay, hold on. I want you to be able to hear what I'm hearing, okay?
Yeah, ma'am.
Is 10. 2 is the exponent. 10 to the second means 10 times 10. This power of 10 is 100. Again, the base number is 10. But now 3 is the exponent.
We can hear it now.
Visit numberrock.com for ad-free videos, lesson materials, and more.
The base number is 10. 2 is the exponent. 10 to the second means 10 times 10. This power of 10 is 100. Again, the base number is 10. But now 3 is the exponent. It equals 10 times 10 times 10. The third power 10 is 1,000. To find the power of 10, look at the exponent. Take your pencil and write that many zeros. Let's do it again to find the power of 10. Look at the exponent. Take your pencil and multiply that many yeah. Oh, the base number is 10. 4 is the exponent. It's 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. The fourth power of 10 is 10
slice right. The power's the number of places. Slide the point, that number of spaces. 105 and 9 thousandths times 10 to the third. The 3 represents the decimal point. Sliding right 3 times. The product's 105,009. Now let's divide by 10 to the third. Slide 3 places left. For in other words, this number is now 1,000 times less. Powers of 10 are the best. Using powers of 10 is the norm. When writing numbers in expanded form. Split the values apart bit by bit to see the value of every digit. Come on. Woo! Yeah. I like this.
To find the power of 10, look at the exponent. Take your pencil and write that many zeros. Let's do it again. To find the power of 10, look at the exponent. Take your pencil and multiply that many 10.
Visit numberup.com for ad-free videos, lesson materials, and more.
And what powers of 10 are. Welcome to 5th grade math with Mr. J. So in this video, we're going to be going over powers of 10 and what powers of 10 are. And we're also going to be looking at patterns within powers of 10. That's very important. And you might be thinking to yourself, what the heck are powers of 10? I promise by the end of this video, you'll have a pretty good understanding and you will see some patterns within the numbers we're talking about here. So this is the instructional video, and the best way to learn about powers of 10 is just doing some examples. Okay, so we're going to start down here, and I'm going to start with our first power of 10, which is just 10. Okay, and 10 equals 10. And you'll see why I'm putting an equal sign here as we go down. We all know what 10 is. Now let's do 2 10s. Let's do 10 times 10. And hopefully we know that 10 times 10 is 100 equals 100. Now as I go down, see if you recognize a pattern here. Let's do 3 10s. 10 times 10 times 10 equals 1,000. How about 4 10s? 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 equals 10,000. And then let's do one more. Let's do 5 10s. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. If you're noticing a pattern, you can probably figure out what this is going to be right away. And hopefully you're thinking 100,000. Now, I could go on forever. I could put 10 times 10 times 10, 100 times if I wanted to. But let's cut it off at 5. This is plenty to recognize our pattern. And if you haven't caught on yet, I would suggest taking a look at the amount of zeros in our number here. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many 10s did we multiply together here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It matches exactly. This right here, when we expand our 10s out, we have 5 10s there. We can call that expanded form for our powers of 10. Expanded form. This right here, where we write out our numbers, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 is just standard form. And then this next one might be new to you. Exponential form, which is 10 to the 5th power. And all that means is expand 10 out 5 times. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. I think I got 5 there. So let's do this one in sorry, let me back up. That is exponential form. Exponential form.
Yo, my bad.
Because we use an exponent. And I'll talk a little bit about an exponent here in a second. So this one, we have 10 to the 4th power. 4 10s, 4 zeros, exponent of 4. It all matches. 10s are nice and easy to work with because these patterns, you know, work for 10s. This one, we have 10 to the power of 3, or 10 to the 3rd power. Here, we have 10 to the 2nd power, or 10 squared, or 10 to the power of 2. And then for this first one, we have 10 to the 1st power. Notice our pattern as we go down. Numbers of zeros, numbers of 10s, and the exponent all match. Now, a little short lesson on that exponent, the exponential form. Our 10, the bigger number is called our base. And it is the number we expand out however many times our exponent tells us. Let's do 10 to the power of this. Our little number in the top right is called an exponent. Now, the most common mistake is to say 10 to the 2nd power equals 20. It means 10 times 2. That is not correct. It means expand your 10 out twice, which means 10 times 10, and that would give us 100. So exponential form, expanded form, standard form. And those are our powers of 10. So that's a little intro video. I put a link to the mastery check video where you can try some on your own. So if you think you're ready to go ahead and try some powers of 10 on your own, click that link.
People are on the floor or whatever. You're making notes.
Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and drop a comment if there's any material.
Get up out of the floor.
Trying to get in her heart with no code.
Out of the floor. You can stand up, but we're not sitting on the floor.
And right how you use your tone.
We can't hear her.
Nope, we can't. Miss Adams, we can't hear you at all. We can't hear anything. No, ma'am. I see your mouth moving, but I did not hear sound.
Hey, I'm about to travel. I gotta get in the car, so I gotta keep my camera off.
I'm
No,
sorry.
ma'am.
I still don't hear you, Miss Adams. No, ma'am. I still don't hear Miss Adams. Virtual friends, unless you're talking about math, you should be muted. We don't care you about in trouble and gotta get in a car. We don't care. We don't need to know. But you're in math class. That's what you're doing right now.
All right.
So mute yourself.
Yeah, what she said.
No, ma'am, I see your mouth moving, but I still don't see volume or hear volume, Ms. Adams. So I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me now?
I could hear you. There's
Oh.
feedback, but I could hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were y'all able to hear the video?
We could hear the video fine once you made all your adjustments. We could hear that clearly. Yes, ma'am. But when it came back to you and you started writing, we could not hear anything.
Donovan.
Miss Adams.
Yes, sir.
My camera gonna be off because I'm going to get in the car.
No, your camera's gonna be on because I want to see where you going.
Okay.
I want to travel too. Virtual field trip. There it is.
Yes, ma'am.
So turn your camera on so I can vote too. I live vicariously through you. Thank you. Camera on so I can see you. I want to see you walking. You sitting in the car looking at the window, but you better be paying me some attention.
And you can carry your math notebook with you because you're not driving. So you can have your math and your science stuff
and your
with you.
science notebook with you because I'm about to go into science in a minute. Bless your heart. All right, Jonathan. If you don't wake it up, sit up, boy.
Y'all hush.
I want to go to bed too, and I can't.
Hush that.
Shiny. So I'm gonna share my screen again, and we're gonna try to do this one more time. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is standard form. I need this in multiplication expanded form. How will I write this in expanded form?
You just have the notes on the board. So nobody in here should be sitting there banging their pencil in their seat. You should be writing because the notes were just on the board.
Expanded form is 10 times 10. Thank you. If you're on, very good, Emma, making sure it's 10 times 10. Virtual world, you need to respond either through a text or unmute yourself and speak it out. Because I don't know what you're doing. And I'm not going to have any excuses saying, I didn't understand, because you're not asking questions.
100.
I didn't ask for no answer, did I? Did I ask for the answer?
No.
What I asked for, I said, here it is in standard form. And now I'm gonna write it in what? Multiplication expanded form. That's what I said, right? And that's what I want to hear the answers to what I said. Now here's your opportunity to tell me the answer.
100.
100. Very good. If I didn't know my 10 timetables, I just had to count the zeros. 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's 2 up there. When working with tens is easy. Like he said, working with tens are easy. Next one. Here is it in expanded form. Okay, I have it in multiplication expanded form. What is the exponential form?
10 4.
10 4.
I don't know who is saying 4. Number
10
one,
4.
there's no enemies in here.
It's 10 times
10
10.
4.
10.
It's not 10 4. We ain't on no CB. Okay, very good. What my baby name? Hernandez, you just won $5. He just won $5 because he said it the correct way. 10 to the power of 4. 10 to the power of 4. Let me give you $5 before the day is over with. I gave them their money, yes.
Here and
You want to go borrow something from them?
Stood here and told you. I
Ask
said
about
10
they need.
10 times 10 times 10. That's what I did.
So this is the exponential. This is the multiplication expanded. Are there any questions?
Any questions from in here?
There are none? Okay, let me flip it on. I have what is the exponential form? Don't open your mouth until you
Don't
got
open
it
it,
ready
write
to
it down.
come out. You are
Write
not
it
thinking
down.
and talking with me.
Write it down.
Anybody?
Have it
Come on,
answered,
Emma.
raise your hand.
Unmute yourself, baby.
Raise your hand.
10 to the power of 8.
10 to the 8.
10 to the power of 8. That's what Emma and Shanice is saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Power of 8. Because there are 8 zeros and there's 10 to the power of 8. Very good. How would I write that in multiplication expanded form?
10
Come on,
times
Highland. I see your name. You're going to have to unmute yourself, Highland, to talk to me.
10
How would
times
I write?
10, 8 times.
Okay, someone said 10 times 10, 8 times. Count it out as I write.
1,
2,
2,
3.
First and foremost, do I have 4 up there? Do I have 4 tens up there? I should be hearing 3. I said count it out as I write, not count before me. Okay, here we go. That's 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do I need to write another one?
No.
No. Very good. There's 10s, there are 8 tens, and 8 tens is 10 to the power of 8, and is as 100. What is this a big number? What is that?
100. 1 million. 100 million.
Not 1 million. That's what?
100 million.
100 million. Very good. It's 100 million. Are there any questions? Any questions from the floor? Any questions from the floor?
Questions in here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, from my
Okay.
end.
Very good. Let's move on then. Before we move on to science, we're gonna do one more so it can be like our work. Here it is. This is a target task. You will see these kind of problems. You have to do standard form, repeated multiplication sentence, and exponential form. Same thing we just did. Can somebody give me a standard form for the first one? Yell it out if you have to, because I'm really not looking.
1,000.
1,000. I write 1,000 there. What's the exponential form? I need a girl.
10 to the
Thank
fourth
you,
power.
Pierce. Thank you. 10 to the fourth power. And I write it right there. Let's do the second one. And you need to know what that number is. It's a 2. What's 100? Standard form is 100. Very good. What's the repeated sentence? I need a
10
boy.
times 10.
Okay, 10 times 10. Okay, now let's look at the last one.
Ten, 6 times.
10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is the exponential?
10 to the
10
6th
to the
power.
sixth power.
10 to the 6th power. I'm glad you're saying it correctly. It's 10 to the 6th power, 10 to the 2nd power, 10 to the 4th power. We talked about that yesterday. It reads like this: 10 to the 6th power, or the power of 6. Okay? Any questions?
No.
Comments?
Oh, man.
You have a question, comment, or concern? Any questions? All right, take out your science notebook. And while you're taking out your science notebook,
We finna do science.
you're finna do science. Very good. And take out your sheet of paper. I'm going to stop sharing. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it right there. You can see me. You can see me on the other screen talking to you. So it's not like you can't see me. You can see me on the other screen. So stop. With
Us to
the
get
math.
this kind of paper.
Huh? Show me.
You told us to get this kind of paper.
Yeah, this is fine. If you have white plain paper, that's copy paper, that's good. If you don't, that's still good. It's still good if you don't. Y'all guys don't. Let me get y'all some. Giving everybody an opportunity to get their paper together, because we're trying to get ready to fold this paper. And you have to pay attention on folding the paper, on how to fold the paper. If you don't pay attention on how we fold this paper, your paper would be messed up and it would be wrong. You don't want a wrong piece of paper. I don't expect you do. How my nana used to say, I don't expect you do. I expect you want some good paper. All right, we ready? Are we ready? Take your paper this way. This way. This is, I call this the, what is what? Horizontal way? Horizontal way, love it. It's actually called landscape when you're in the printer. When you're in printer mode, it's called landscape, and this is portrait, and this is landscape. We should be in landscape. Horizontal way, okay? Hold your paper this way, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna fold your paper in half. Fold it in half. For those that are seeing, fold your paper in half. Make sure it's good and together. Folding your paper in half. Okay, so now you should have something like this. Half a sheet of paper. Then you're gonna take it and you're gonna fold it in half again. Fold in half again. Let me know if you got it, if I need to slow down. Let me know if I need to slow down.
I got it.
Yes.
Do I need to slow down?
We're doing good.
Okay, very good. So now I have it the long way. This way here, okay? And I'm going to now fold my paper. I'm gonna fold my paper in thirds. In thirds? How you gonna fold that paper in thirds? Watch as I fold the paper in thirds. This is when it becomes important. Really, really important when you fold your paper right. Fold it in thirds. You're not probably won't get decent, but you get somewhere. I go here and I fold it down. And then I cross this over to here. Oh, it went perfect. Oh, mine went perfect. I can't believe it. Yesterday it didn't. Now I have my paper in thirds. I have a square. I have a square. You should have nothing hanging over. There's nothing hanging over. It is a square. Nothing hanging over. It's a square. Everybody hold up your square.
Good.
Good
Look
job,
good.
Shanice.
Look good. They look good.
Good job, Jonathan. Let me, I don't know who is that doing that. I have not a clue. But please stop. That's so disrespectful. Okay, Javon, hold up your square. Thank you. I see Shanice Holland. Let me see your square. Thank you, Shanice. Holland, hold up your square. That's a little square. Okay, this your thirds. It looks so big. Jonathan, thank you, Nineveh. Thank you, Deja. Thank you, Jonathan. India, how you doing? Thank you. All right, Marquette. Great job. Emma. Great job. Good job. Good job. Okay, so now, you're gonna take your square and you're gonna fold your square in half.
Fold your square.
Fold it in half. So now you have a rectangle. Now you have a rectangle. You're gonna fold it in half. And now you have a rectangle. Oh, we folded in the right direction. I think yours in the wrong direction. That's why it's not folded. Make sure when you fold it, make sure it goes like this here, and then you fold that way. The flap is this way, and you fold that way. Folding the other way is gonna cause, that's the wrong way. Turn it around. Now fold it up. Yeah, make sure your flap is like this. Make sure it goes like this, and you fold it that way. Okay? Very good, Marquette, very good. So now let's open it up real quickly.
Don't tear it, because you're gonna be putting stuff in these blanks.
Now you should have, somebody count how many squares I have. How many squares you have, not me, count yours. How many squares do you have? Anybody know? You got 20? You sure?
24. I got 24
You got
over
20
here.
squares, that means something ain't right. How many? I hear 24, I hear 20.
I have 24, I hear 28.
You got 28, something's not right. 22, something's not right.
28.
28, something's not right. Huh? 29. Quit yelling out stuff. That's just ain't right. All right, so take your pencil. Take your pencil or take your marker. I don't care which one, or your crayon, color pencil, marker, crayon. Take it, because y'all supposed to have this out. And we're gonna trace these lines. What you mean trace the lines, Miss Adams? This is what I mean. Wherever your crease is, you're gonna draw the line on top of your crease.
That's what she's saying.
Okay? Whatever your crease is, you're gonna draw the line on top of your crease. So you should have 3 creases going down your page. You should have 3 creases going down. Those creases are now called columns. You should be defining columns. That means you have 4 columns. You should have 4 columns. Y'all with me? Yes. All right, now take your pencil or crayon and you go across the creases. Tracing across the crease. Okay? As y'all can see what I'm doing. And you should have how many rows? Those are now called rows. How many rows do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. You should have 4 columns and 6 rows. Okay, everybody should be done with that. If not, you know what my song and dance is. Catch it on YouTube. Here we go. Now I'm about to share my screen because we're about to do science in a manner that I want you guys to know. If you can't hear the video, please let me know you don't hear the video. Okay? Let me know. I don't hear the video, Miss Adams, and I will stop. I would truly stop and thank you. I truly stop and adjust what I need to adjust. How can matter be described? Are y'all ready? Paying attention? Thumbs up if you're paying attention and ready. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. So let me know if you can hear the video. Get ready because I'm about to play it.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
All right.
Hear it.
Okay.
I can't hear.
Okay. That's what I need to know. Could you hear it?
Every solid, liquid, and gas has its own set of physical properties, which can be observed, described, and measured without changing the material. One physical property is color. Many solids and liquids and some gases have color. Color often helps you find out what type of matter you're looking at and the condition of that matter. Another physical property is mass. Mass is the amount of matter in a solid, liquid, or gas. You can measure mass by using a balance. Solids, liquids, and gases have another property called volume. Volume is the amount of space an object takes up. You can use a graduated cylinder to find volume. To describe how fast an object's particles are moving, we measure its temperature. A thermometer measures temperature. The faster the particles are moving, the higher the temperature. Texture describes how something feels. An object might be hard, smooth, lumpy, or rough. Got it? Sure you do.
All right, did y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Y'all hear
ma'am.
me?
Yes.
Very good. So did you get it? How can matter be described? What you just made was a foldable. You just made a foldable. So we're going to use the foldable to describe some matter. Properties of solids, liquids, and gas. Hope I'm in the right place. Yay, I am. The matter around us can have many different physical properties. These properties help us to identify the matter. Okay? So, I took upon myself, and hopefully you can be able to see this. Same thing. Once I get through showing you guys. So you're going to put on the side of your graphic organizer color, mass, volume, temperature, and texture. Okay, that's going on the side. So I'm gonna share my screen so you can see what that looks like. Now, do you see what it looks like? You need to be writing. It needs to be on that foldable that we just did. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you can't see. You can't see either. Move over in that blue chair. And don't lean on that rolling cart because you will. She can't sit that close to you. This her stuff, but she need to move her stuff. But she can't sit that close to each other. I'm holding it up there so you guys can go on. These are the physical properties of matter. Physical properties of matter are color, mass, volume, temperature, and texture. And the three parts of matter that we're going to discuss is solid, liquid, and gas. You should be writing. Let me know we can move on. Remember, we don't have all day. If you don't have all the words,
We can
put
move on.
CMVTT. It's LG in the box. Because we're finna go to color. The physical property of a color. Solids and liquids, they both have color. Solids and liquids both have color. Gas, some gases have color, but not all gases have color. So in color up under solid, you need to say have color, liquid have color, gas, some have color. Y'all can see that? You can hear me, Deja? Can y'all see that on the board?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. You should be writing yours in on your graphic organizer. This is how we get our notes together. Okay, so let's talk about the mass. What's the physical properties of mass when we're talking about the matter? Now, Miss Adams had it. Move the screen, I'm sorry. This is, you can write it with whatever you desire. You want to write it with, sweet potato. The amount of matter is called mass. Mass is measured by using a balance, using units of grams to kilograms. Mass is found in all three matters. So that's why that whole definition or that whole explanation is written across in each box, because mass is found in all three matters. There's mass in solids, there's mass in liquids, and there's mass in gas. Okay. All right, let's move on to volume. Volume. Volume is found in all three matters as well. Volume is the amount of space an object takes up. Volume can be measured in milliliters. Volume you can use a graduate cylinder to find volume in all three matters. You can use a graduate cylinder to find the volume for a solid. You can use a graduate cylinder to find a volume. You can't use a graduate cylinder to find the volume of in a solid. You can use, yeah, then again, yes, you can, because you can have like butter, that's solid. Okay. Liquids and gas, but volume is in all three. Volume is in all three. And remember, if you don't get it all down, like you're going too fast, Miss Adams. If you don't get it all down, guess what? YouTube is your friend. I keep telling you that. Huh?
What's that word right there?
What word? Which one? Tell me.
On the first one, volume.
First volume, V-T-H-E. The amount.
No.
Huh?
It's like by up and object.
Oh, takes up, an object takes up. I'm sorry, I wrote Miss Adams. I didn't write Teacher Adams. I wrote Kelly Adams. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I wrote like I'm writing my notes down. I'm sorry, it's the THE amount of space, SPACE, and object, OBJECT, takes up TAKESUP. I wrote cursive and some print, all mixing together. This is how I write my notes. And I just started writing. I'm sorry, I was in the zone. And then milliliters looking crazy too. I know what it means, but you don't. It got some cursive and print in there too. MILLIL, what's it? MILLILITERS, liters. Milliliters, MILLILITERS. Ooh, Miss Adams went left with that one. Sorry. I'll be mindful next time. Temperature. And this is just a measure of how fast the particles in an object are moving. You can measure temperature, how fast the particles in an object are moving. And texture. It can feel hard, smooth, lumpy, grooved, spongy, or rough. That's a solid. A solid can feel hard, smooth, lumpy, grooved, spongy, or rough. Liquid feels, you can feel the texture of liquid, like liquid soap, by rubbing a drop between two fingers. Also like water, texture for water, texture for liquid soap, texture for glue, liquid glue. You can feel its texture by rubbing it in the middle of your fingers, putting a drop and rubbing your fingers. And for gas, you cannot feel gas. You can smell it, but you can't feel it. Can't feel gas. Are there any questions? Do we have any questions?
I don't have a question.
You have a comment?
No, ma'am.
Okay, who is that?
Marquette.
Oh, okay, good. For your assignment today, you're going to do measuring a virtual lab. You're going to measure a virtual lab. So before I move on with today, if you didn't get all of this, it's okay. You can get this when you go replay of the YouTube video. I just want y'all to know, because I want to maximize our time as much as possible. I really, really want to maximize our time as much as possible. Little girl, if you don't stop there, I just told you what you can do. Okay, so you're gonna go into Savas Realize today. You're going into Savas Realize today, and you're going to see your assignments added to you today. So let's see, is your assignments in here? Classes, assignments for today. Yeah, whatever. How can matter be described? We just did that one. So, going back to let you know what you're going to do. But as you see, you do have activities in here. How it can be described, lesson 2. I think that was it. You have virtual lab. You have this one, virtual lab. And you also have the lesson check and the lesson quiz. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Okay. All right, so you have virtual lab, how can matter be described, lesson check, and how can matter be described, lesson quiz. You need to read. You can also go here. I will add, if I can find it here. I add this so that you can read your pages. Today is the 6th. It's due on the 10th. Sign it to everybody. There it is, in assignments. Even though it says here twice. Just click on one. I think you might want to click on this one. Somebody's in progress. Are there any questions for assignments today and science?
No.
No, ma'am.
Are there any questions for math? You have assignments in math.
No, ma'am.
No.
And remember how we go to G and we see our assignments for the day. It's math. Word problem, the actual assignment and homework. And science class. Tuesday. Assignment for Tuesday, October 6th. Your work is in SavasRealize.com. Please log in and complete the assignment. If you have any questions,
I can't hear you.
I can't, hold on. Okay. If you have any questions that you need some assistance with, remember to text me, call during the day before 4:30. So I can talk to you. Text me after 4:30. I'll read it. And if it's of importance that I need to answer you then, I will. But if I don't need to answer you for real, I won't. I'll talk to you next day. Everybody understand? Thumbs up. Great job, Jonathan. Great job, Javon. Hollins, great job. Baby, please have a seat. I'm in class. Don't make me go left. Great job, Marquette. So, great job in my classroom and Miss Darby's class. So, it is lunchtime, guys. If you want to choose, if you're at home, you choosing to go eat lunch now. Some of you just waking up, so you don't want to eat lunch. You're ready to eat breakfast. Go eat your lunch or your brunch. That's breakfast and lunch put together. I don't know. But have a great, wonderful day. Have an awesome rest of the week. I will see some of y'all in class if your parent has elected for you to be blended, and that means you was here last week. I see you tomorrow, Thursday, if you was here last week. And virtual kids, just know you go every day on Schoology, go to those folders, do your work, turn your work in. All work is due on Saturday. All work is due on Saturday. I'm checking it. If it's not in there, you will and shall receive a 0. And I still love you.
You have your next class at 11:30 today.
And remember, log back on, go take a lunch break, breakfast break, brunch break. Come back in at 11:30 because you have your other class to go to. We change the classes at 11:30. Love you guys. See you at 11:30. Bye.
Bye.